We are from Group 5. My name is Russell, and I will be demonstrating about login, add, edit, remove information about movies, cinemas, and Cineplex. Now let's run the application. On the home screen, you will see three account type: guest, member, and login. We will start with option 2, member. So we will select option 2, member. User will have to register in your application to become a member, and we are doing some data validation checking for the member registrations. If we go to the member code, the first thing it will do, it will check the username is already existing in our database or not. If the username is already existing in our database, it will show an error that the member is already existing. And if the username is not existing, it will ask you to key in your username, password, name, mobile, email, and age. For the mobile and email, we are doing some regex validation. For the mobile, you can only key in numbers between 0 to 9. If you key in something else, for example, ABCD, it will give you an error that is an invalid mobile number, and it will ask you to key in the mobile number again. For the email, we are doing the similar regex validation. So the format you have to key in your email is that you have to include at something.com, for example, also at gmail.com. Only that it will accept, otherwise it will give you an error saying as invalid email address and ask you to key in the email address again. So now if we go to the console and we try to register, we will key in also 26 password 1 2 3 4 5 6 in mobile number. Now if we key in any characters, it will give an error. So you have to key in any numbers between 0 to 9. Email address, if we key in like this, it will give an error. So we have to include the format and something.com 26. So it's successfully logged in. Now we will log in with this credentials. Password 26 1 2 3 4 5 6. So select option 2, log in. So 26 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the member is successfully logged in. 3 staff. For staff, only the username available in this valid TXT file will be able to register in the application. So these are admin 11 and admin 12. If you look at the registration code file, what it's trying to do is, once the user is keying the username, is trying to match that username with the available username in this TXT file and return a Boolean variable. If the username doesn't match, it will show that the staff username is not valid, and it will also check against our database whether the staff previously has registered or not. If these two are false, a new staff will be registered in our database. So if you look at the console, we're trying to register, we select option 2, we will key in admin 11, we'll key in password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So the staff account has successfully registered. So now if we try to select option 3 again and you try to register the same account, admin 11, it will show you an error that the staff account is already existing. Register admin 11, 2 3 4 5 6 7. It shows that the staff account is already. Run the code one more time. In applications, only staff is able to create, edit, and remove movies, cineplexes, and cinemas. So let's demonstrate that. We will choose staff 3 when we will log in as you already registered the admin 11 account. So now if we choose option 1, and we can list down the movies by ticket sales. These are the movies showing. If we want to add a new movie, we can select option 8. Movie title, new movie. Is it 2D or 3D? We can choose option 2, 3D. Synopsis, new movies. Directs. How many casts? So here we have a condition that at least there should be 2 casts. So if we choose 1, it will give an error. Can't have less than 2, so we will choose cast 1, cast 2. So the movie, is it coming soon in future date, or is it in preview, or is it already showing on today's date, or the movie is already over? So you select the status is coming soon. Is it a blockbuster? We'll choose yes. So as you can see, the movie is already added. Now if we want to update, or if we want to edit or delete this, we have to choose option 7, then option 1. Now we want to edit, suppose it's the 3D movies, we change the type to 2D, select 2, change the type to 2. Now we can see the type change from 3D to 2D. Now if we want to delete the movies on the movie listing, we'll go back to them one more time. Then we select, suppose we want to delete this new movie that we just created. So we'll select 7, then we will select 3. Now the movie is already removed. As you can see, we're still logged in with staff account admin 11. Now we'll try to add, edit, and delete information across Cineplex. So we're going to choose option 2. So these are the Cineplex available. All the Cineplexes by default will come with at least 3 cinemas. So now if we create additional one more Cineplex, so we're going to choose option 8, add Cineplex. We're going to give them a name XERT. So this XERT Cineplex has been created and it will come with 3 cinemas. So now if we want to add information about this XERT Cineplex, we're going to choose option 8. So these are the 3 cinemas. Now if we want to add one more cinema, we're going to choose option 6. Cinema name SWE. If you were saying is a platinum, we choose platinum. Length is the sitting arrangement, maybe 30 by 20. So that this new cinema has been created. Now, if we want to edit information about these cinemas, we have to choose option 4. So we're going to choose option 4. Now we want to update this cinema class. Is it platinum or gold? So we're going to choose option 2. Now we want to change. Previously it was a platinum. Now we're going to change to gold. So we're going to choose option 2. So now the class has been changed to gold class. Now if we want to delete cinemas, we can go back. Now if we want to delete these 4, the newly created cinemas, so we're going to select option 4. Now we can select option 5 to delete the cinema. So now the cinema has been deleted from the newly created XCRT Cineplex. So that's pretty much it from my part. Now I will hand over to my teammates. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Xian. I would like to do a demonstration for the system configuration. First of all, we log in as a staff. We can choose the system setting. Then we can go to the ticket prices first. Okay, there are 3 categories over there. Then we can just demo for one now. We choose normal. Then we choose Saturday. Then we can edit the timing for now, like 2 p.m. for the start date, and then 3 p.m. for the end date. And then we can also edit the price for the, okay, we can do for the platinum. Now the 2D is actually $11, so we can update to like what, $11.50. Can go back. Sorry, we can see the price is actually updated to $11.50 now. And then we can go back again. Then we can edit the note also to put some remarks like free Coke. Then we can see now the timing is the timing and the remark is updated already. So we can go back. Then we can see about the blockbuster from blockbuster add-on price. We can see currently the price is $5. Then we can update the price also to $4.50. Yeah, then we can see the price is updated. Then we can try do for holidays as well. You can see there's a list of holiday over here. We can choose either the date we want to delete. Like for example, 14 November 2022, we can choose option 6 and then delete. Then you can see now the date is not available there. Then we can add some holiday also. Like for example, just now we delete, then we accidentally delete, then we can add back. Now the date is over here. Then we can edit the holiday add-on price also. Like currently the add-on price is $3.50. We can update to $5.50 also. So we can see the message is retrieved and mentioned like the price is updated successfully. So that's all for the holiday part. Then we can go for the age. The age is actually to configure the student age, the maximum student age, the minimum senior age. So we can choose to configure the student age now. Because now it's 19, we can update to 18. And now we can see the age is actually updated to 18. So similarly for the senior, now it's 60, we can actually change to 55. So you can see the age is actually updated to 55. So let us to see some implementation code for now. This one is actually an inheritance to inherit the attributes and the methods from the ticket price. Then we also create a DB, a binary file called the ticket price to store whatever we added or added just now. And then this one is to take to refer to the ticket price method. Okay, similarly for the senior ticket price and student ticket price, it's just a different category. So last we go to the system settings, we go and view the system setting file. Also then we create a system setting binary file to store whatever we added just now. And then this one is to read the details, the records from the DB file. We also do some initialize value, like for the blockbuster price is $1, student maximum age is 21, senior minimum age is 65, holiday add-on price is $1. And then we also like to store the holiday dates we added into the array. And for the below codes, like for the blockbuster add-on price, so the maximum age, senior minimum age, and then the holiday add-on price is actually like to retrieve and then to save the holiday price, to retrieve and to save the data. And now is to get the list of the holiday available holiday, and then this one is to add the holiday dates, and then this one is to delete the holiday dates. So that's all for my demonstration. Then I will pass the following demonstration to my team members. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yogi Chai. I'm demonstrating my project, and there's 3 tasks that I need to do. First is to have a search and list the movie. Second is the movie details, including reviewers and ratings. Third is the list the top 5 ranking by the ticket sales or by the overall reviewers ratings. Next, I'll go through the demonstration. Thank you.
Modular. First is the booking flow. Welcome to Modular. We have this one. So we have you check the member or the guest. So I'm a member. So on entering, you can see it has the purchase new tickets, purchase checking booking history and lockout. So this is the parameters. So after we click it, it will flow to purchase flow. So we example, we take this purchase new ticket will flow to purchase flow. So purchase flow. And this is the purchase flow. This is another program, purchase flow. So when I click one, you have the list movie by, which is the same. And on entering, you can see ticket sales and the overall review, which is this one. Okay, so the next one that they have to go to after finishing this function, you have to go to is purchase movie pop-up. So this is the next program that you will flow to. So the next movie pop-up will show the list by, which is what is shown by this. Then it can buy the top 10 or this by, and this is a filter name. So at the same time, you'll fetch all the movies. If it's empty, then there's no movies. If not, then they'll fetch all the movies that's in the database and iterate through whether is it coming soon or end of showing to know the status of the movies. So this can be filtered up by ticket sales and overall ratings. So the next one, up to the last one, will flow to the next one, which is the parameters, which is called purchase movie details pop-up. So in this purchase movie ticket pop-up, which you can do is, example, I select one. We can view the movie. Then we can, on enter, we can purchase the ticket, view the reviews, and back. So we can purchase the ticket. This is the option. And we also can do the review. We can write a review.
Hi everyone, I am Yiwei. The feature I will be presenting now is check seat availability and selection of seats, book and purchase ticket, view booking history. Now let us go back to the app. I am already signed as a member. Let us go to the Cathay Cineplex, to the A22 Gold Class Cinema. You can see that we are greeted with a cinema seat layout. The code that does that is in the cinema detail pop-up. In the pop-up, in the on-show function, the cinema.print seat function is being called. This function is being used to print the seat layout. After that, we can see that the CA1 is taken. We can do a test on this. And then we can see that CA1 is taken. We can select another seat. For example, let me select seat A7. Okay, we can select this seat. It will become green. The code to do this is inside the select seat function. Once we select the seat successfully and press 2 to confirm, we will now come to the ticket price category page. The class file behind this is the price category detail pop-up. And we will be first need to book a date. So let me book a date. So we will be greeted with a success message. It means that the date that we book is successful. The class do some validation on this. The first validation you do is inside the book date function. It will prompt you to enter a booking date, and it will do a lot of validation checks on it. For example, your booking date cannot be earlier than current date, and your booking date must be within the moving showing period. There are some more validations. After the booking date is being valid, then you will call the process payment function to print out this payment message. The function is happening in this. So the process function will generate a payment and then generate some tickets and then set a seat as taken, increase the movie sales, and then finally print out the success message. After you have made the payment and get the success message, we can check the booking history by pressing number 2. Because I am a member, so the booking history I see here is a list of the past booking history. It might contain other bookings. Let us select ours, which is the number 3. And then you will be greeted with the booking details. The class that do this is the booking history flow class. Inside the booking history flow, when it's being entered, this fetch member booking function will be called. And then the booking history detail pop up. And then the print payment function will be called to display the payment detail. The payment detail displayed here uses the same layout as the payment detail displayed when during the booking. You can see that the book message is successfully saved. Here I come to the end. Thank you.